Right. All right, and we are off. So this is gonna be the semifinals here. They're both on the loser side. I have to get with Tim here in a minute, make sure this is true double elimination. I do believe it is, but that being said, both players going to 9. Traditionally they go to 11, but because they're the same Fargo, they're going to 9. And you got Tom DeLorenzo sitting in the hot seat, waiting for the winner of this match. But the loser of this is guaranteed third. But I promise, among these two guys, that's just not what they're looking for. First place. Now I need to get the sheet from Tim, but first place is upwards of $1,700 with a little bit of change, I believe. And I have to get the list to see what second and third is, but that's the big check that all these guys are playing for right now. Oh, Ruben was going for the carom there. Oh, thanks, Pete. Awesome, man. Yeah, I can't tell with all the music going on in the background. For those that haven't been to JJ's, it turns into a pretty hectic scene here at night, so we're gonna make sure that the sound sounds all right. This is pretty routine for Nick. Nick is a 730, and Ruben Silva is a 712. Ruben was just playing for the hot seat against Tom DeLorenzo and ended up scratching on the 9, giving him the match there. I think he still had a few games to go, but I imagine if he can get through this one, he's looking for his revenge. Look at me, Tim. I set it up all by myself. Peter, you'd be so proud of me. I'll put that JJ's Bar and Billiards Player Appreciation Tournament text underneath. I mean, don't get me wrong, it took me about 27 minutes to do it, but I figured it out. I got everything set up, color coordinated like he asked. Oh, Tim wanted to mention that. Tim, thanks, Pete. I do not have a charger. I'm sorry. But Tim wanted me to mention he was playing for third, fourth against Nick, and they went hill, and Nick broke and ran on him on the hill. He was a little bitter about that, as he should be, but he was playing good. All right, looks like Nick up 3-1. Nick, I did get to see a little bit of Nick's match with Joven. Nick played Joven. That one ended up going hill, and then Nick broke and ran. Nick broke and ran to beat Joven hill. I believe that was a 9-9 race. It was 8-8, and then Nick had a 50%er. He banked a ball in and ran out from there. I mean, and I don't blame him playing Joven. You know, you're never out of the woods. So I like the aggressiveness on the shot, and he ended up knocking him out of the tournament. Bobby Thomas knocked him on the backside, and Nick knocked him out of the tournament. Who's in the finals waiting? That's Tom DeLorenzo. He actually beat Ruben Silva. I would have to go back and check the score. I want to say it was, 7-7 in a 11-7 race, or maybe 7-8. But Ruben actually had a pretty good chance to get himself back in the match and scratched on the 9. So that's kind of where we're at. Looks like Ruben took a quick 2-minute break just to run to the restroom real quick. Looks like he's coming back right now. I apologize if I fangirl out a little bit. I love good pool. I love watching these players, and I'm going to try to keep the fangirl down to a minimum. But if you're a fan of pool, this match is fun. And I'll tell you what, Tom DeLorenzo's got his hands full in the finals for whichever of these guys get there to make it to the finals. I do want to confirm when I see Tim again. I do want to confirm if this is true double elimination. I do believe it is. That's the way he likes to run his tournaments. He says he's old school, so I imagine the double dip is in order if it comes into play. But I've been watching this table a little bit. The table's breaking really well. Obviously, these guys are really good with the template racks, but this table's breaking specifically well. A lot of these players are getting a good look on the one after the break, controlling that one really well. And that being said, I would imagine this would be a bit of a break and run fest. So if they get a look at the one off the break, we're gonna see quite a few break and runs here. This is bar table for two really good big table players. Good shot there. I think there's a lot to learn from these guys. I specifically me watching them. Like even that shot specifically, he made sure to put a confident stroke on that 9. He didn't roll it in. You see too many players try to roll that ball in. He shot it with a confident stroke, let his cue ball around the table a little bit, but you know, that's what 2 long days of pool will get you. We started around 10 or 11 a.m. yesterday. And so these guys are both in stroke. They've both been playing. They've both been on the, well, I don't want to say Ruben's been on the backside, but he just finished his hot seat match. But Nick's played kind of back to back a little bit, so he's definitely in stroke coming in this one. They both are. That's a good break there. A little with the 5 rolled a little funny. I foresee a safe on the 2. Good shot there. It's not necessarily insurance that the 5's right there, but you like your odds of getting back to the table, whether you like your next shot or not, because even if he kicks us in, gotta kick it really well to break that out if that's even his intention. I don't think it is. I think Ruben's looking to kick this 2 in and play safe on the 5. Yeah, just like that. That's a good shot there. Really a survival shot. The 5 was always going to be tough. Yes, JJ's is only bar boxes for now. I believe Chris tried to put in a 9-footer. And, you know, don't quote me on this, but Chris did put in a 9-footer, or at least attempted to put in a 9-footer, and found that it covered up a bit of his dance floor. And if you know anything about us pool players, we're not quite as profitable as the guys that come in late at night and dance around all night. So I think it was a business decision. I'll tell you what, Pete, if you're still listening, I'm awfully lonely over here, bro. Just in case you're in the area, man. That's a good shot there. That's something these 700s make look easy. Despite how easy that shot looks, it's executing it is a different story. Shot. Looking like a straight draw. Yeah, that's a good shot there. Ruben's. You can always tell when the other player knows you're out. You look. There's a bit of discomfort in the chair when you're sitting in it. They kind of wiggle around a little bit, take a drink of their drink. Ruben's already wrote this one off. Good out for Nick here. This is gonna be fun to watch. These guys are just gonna run out everything. I mean, it's gonna come down. I'd argue this is gonna come down to a look at the one ball off of the break, or if they're making the one, a look at the two. Both players, from what I've seen, maybe they switch it up, but habitually, both players are racking the two ball in the back. I don't think that's a requirement, but you know, there are tournaments that require the two ball to be in the back. So, just out of habit, that's what both of them do, anyways. Some pro tournaments that I imagine both of these players have played in. That has been a requirement in the past, so it's not a bad habit to have, but that's something you'll see from a good break. You're going to see that wing ball go in all day long on this table. That really their goal, and they're making the one, and they've been making the one on the side pretty consistently as well. But that wing ball.
Give a shout out to Mike Urbanski. He's giving top 3 players one of these. Mad too.
Oh man, it's like that.
Hey.
All right, we wanna give a quick shout out to Mike Urbanski. He's given some of his what would you call those, Tim? Chalk holders. He's given chalk holders to the top 3 players that finish in the tournament. Tim says that's what he's specifically upset about, that he didn't get there. Oh, the 2 has to be in the back in this tournament. I didn't know that. Thank you, Randy. But I do it instinctively and have never really quite paid attention to the rule, but yeah, Ruben's not quite messing around here. He's in Jesse Guerrero's words, he's here to win a tournament. What an out. Yeah, this is one of those tournaments, so this is a pretty significant advantage when it goes hill and somebody's breaking, whether it be Nick or Ruben. There's a pretty significant advantage of who breaks last when it comes down to hill. It showed when Nick was playing Joven, and Joven made it hill, and then Nick broke and ran. And that might be something to look out for. We're looking at 4-3 right now. Both players playing good. We'll see how it goes. Oh man. It would be 100 if Peter was here, Tim. Oh, I'm trying not to fangirl out. I love this. This is so much fun. Both of these guys, if you're in the, I mean, I guess anyone, but you know, me specifically, I'm in the 620s, the 620 range. Both of these guys, I've been following them for a little bit and learning for a while. I know Tucson. I want to say Tucson. I know Ruben had a little bit of travel to get over here, but $1,700 paycheck for first place. I think was a bit encouraging for him to make the trip. Bit of a heartbreaking loss to Tom DeLorenzo. That was I think for lack of a better term, that was a bit of an upset. Tom's sitting pretty over there. He's extremely excited about his win. He was all smiles after that one. My goodness. I'm looking at another run out here. Oh, snap, Pete. Well, what was your match? Who was your partner? I heard you were playing Bert and Sophia. Who was your partner? Real good shot there. Imagine he'll draw this back. Doesn't mind being a little above the 9. He'll make it from anywhere, but won't overdraw it. That's something these guys do very well. Something I've learned from him. Notice how he's above the, 9 ball. I think I said 10. Notice how he's above the 9. Bit of an easier look, and the scratch is out of the equation. I put a confident stroke on this shot. Yeah, this is just going to be a break and run fest between these guys. I don't foresee any with the template rack and the way this table's breaking out. All right, yeah, with the way this template rack is breaking and with the way these guys, with the way this table is breaking, I don't foresee any dry breaks. I think a lot of this is just going to come down to a look on the one. Well, these guys can run out from anywhere. Just getting a look at the 1 or 2. They've been making the 1 pretty consistently as well. White get it there. Got a good look. Bit of an awkward angle on this one, but curious to see what Ruben does about it. If he can draw it straight back or goes to the side rail and back out. Yep, going to the side rail now. Great shot. Really good shot there. He's taking a peek to see if the 3 passes the 9-8 over there. Clearly it does. Well, you know, he's pretty thin on this too. He might let this cue ball loose a little bit or run into something down there. He's playing a low ball. That's a good shot. A little bit on the 50-yard line. This is the shot of the rack right here. He makes this. He's heavy favorite to get out. Despite a shake of the head, he's still pretty heavy favorite from here. Nick DeLeon wouldn't bet against him in this rack. Nope. Because I said something, that's what it is. But no, he was favored to make that shot, and he'll tell you so. Alright. Curious to see what kind of safe Nick comes up with here. This is a long way to thin the ball. Oh, he hit it well. He hit it really well. I've heard a few compliments. Shout out to Chris Adams. Chris Adams owns JJ's. He added $1,000 to this event, but that being said, he recently redid these tables a little bit ago. They're starting to play a bit more worn now, just from the traffic that they have naturally coming in. But that being said, I heard a few compliments with how the tables have been playing today, which is pretty cool here. Haven't always heard that feedback over here at. All right. Oh, Tim's giving me a hard time. Well, he's talking about viewership right now. But no, this is a fun match to watch. Very seldom do you get 2 big dogs to match up. All right, sounds like Tim might get on with me here in a little bit. I'm excited. I don't know how to call these big dogs. I just sit here and fangirl it out, but it'd be nice to have a 700s perspective on what's going on the table. Great shot there. Now, I'm not sure how that 6 lays. He might play this 4 off of the 6 just to put it in a slightly better position. Let's see what he does here. Looks like that might be what he's doing. Yeah. Got that 6 out of. Got that 6 off that rail. It was in a tight spot. He's getting down on us pretty quick. He has a plan for the 6 already. Yeah, he was trying to come underneath it there. Didn't quite get there. bump was far from friendly for Ruben. Safe coming here, or no, he's going for the straight bank. Really looked like he was trying to two-rail it to the top rail, but players of this caliber, I think you're going to see a lot less of that. You're going to see him play pretty aggressive because both of them can kick, jump, and run out from really anywhere. Oh, Tim's giving Peter a hard time because I figured out the stream all by myself. I'm just waiting for the whole thing to go haywire here pretty quick. I'm getting cocky over here. Just remember that Tim is only a 697, not a 7. Oh man, I called you a 700, and they're saying you're only a 697.
Yeah, fuck you, Philip. Love you too.
Yeah, he ain't good enough to be a 700, Philip. All right, let's read what Peter has to say while we're in between racks. Looks like Nick took an early 6-3 lead there. Ruben really got out of line. That was a pretty critical rack for Ruben, as much as they're breaking and running on this table. Peter, me, and Philip. It's Sophia and Bert. Lost first, rolled back second, didn't finish third, so we're going again tomorrow. All right. You go, Pete. Oh, yeah, that's real. That's really what Ruben's hoping for there is a look off the break. Can't do much when you're not shooting. Oh, he just gave it right back to him. See what kind of safe Nick comes up with here. He's gonna skim the left side. Oh, that's a really good shot. He's gonna use that 2-3-4 and hook him. Really good shot there. Yeah. Ruben's reaching for the jump cue. He knew that was always a possibility, giving it back, but thinning a ball from that distance isn't easy. I think that's what he had in mind there. I thought maybe just any sort of mishit. Oh, I don't know if he left it, but any sort of mishit would have left Ruben a decent look at the one, or at least a full ball hit on it. Nick's coming with the jump cue here. Oh, it looks like a break cue. Looks like he's doing a full break cue jump here. Oh yeah, that one's gonna sting a little bit. If Ruben can get a good look on this too, that one's really gonna hurt Nick there. He thought well, Nick will tell you just didn't hit that jump great. He thought with the distance there, he could use a break cue to get over that ball versus going to the jump cue. Something these 700 plus players do really well. Not my repertoire. All right, we'll see if Ruben got there. Looks like he did. He's walking around the table with dropped his chalk. He's walking around the table with a little bit of pace. Tells me he got there. Thank you, bro. Oh, that's a good shot there. Great shot. It looks good from here. Something Nick does pretty well. You don't see him flustered or shaking his head when he gives up a rack. He's over there. He's got a pretty good demeanor about himself. I like that a lot. I think a lot of us can learn from that. Oh, it's a little funny Oh, that's very funny for Ruben. Yeah, he's pretty frustrated about that one. Kind of signaled like he was trying to come around. He's really going to let this cue ball loose when he cuts this 8 in. Oh, he tried to hold it with inside. A really tough shot cutting it with inside there. Hey, Tim, you put on one heck of you put on one heck of a fight losing straight to a 440 today. Oh, that one's really gonna hurt Ruben. Yeah, you can sense a bit of frustration there. You know, Ruben knows as good as anybody, even if he plays perfect pool from here on out. Nick DeLeon may be favored to break and run 2 of the next few racks that he breaks. That's tough to fade. Ruben knows it. Nick knows it. But all you can do is win one at a time and hope for the best. All right. Tim finished with a 7:08 speed. There you go. I avenged Tim's loss to the 481. There you go. There you go, Bags. Well, Tim, Yusuf says hi.
Huh?
Yusuf says hi. Yep. Yep. Or whatever you. Whatever.
I said hello. Come back to the
Tim said hi.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Sorry it took so long to get the stream up.
Yeah, you didn't have the most tech-savvy guy setting it up, but at the end of the day, we got it done for the semifinals and the finals.
You guys are enjoying, guys and girls. Got a treat. We got old man Tommy in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Double dipping.
Old man Tommy.
It'll be an 11-7 race, no matter what.
So we got confirmation this is a true double elimination. Oh, he missed it by a millimeter there.
Wow.
Yep.
Only 10:30.
Hey, a lot of pool left.
What, 3.5 hours to go?
You're right.
Oh,
Yep, straight race to 9. The way this is formatted, this would generally be a race to 11, but of players of equal caliber, or of I guess in the same bracket as you will. I'm not quite sure how to word that, but Fargo skill levels. You go to 2 less. It was an attempt to speed up the tournament. We only have 8 tables here, and we had 64 players. Tim did a pretty good job here. I mean, there was a 0% chance, and nobody thought this tournament was possible to get done in a couple of days, but looks like we're right on track to get it done here. Yeah, this is a big W for Ruben there. He knows he's got a tall hill to climb. Nick DeLeon's been getting a really good look at the one for the most part off of the break, or the first ball, I guess you could say. And it's really made the difference. Ruben's made a couple of mistakes, but for the most part, leading up to the last 2 or 3 games, this has just been a run out fest. It's the way the game's supposed to be played. I love this. You can tell when Nick breaks and doesn't make the one, his eyes are on that one the whole way around the table. Down on it pretty quick. Looks like he's going to try and cut it. He's going to try and back cut it in the corner. Good shot there. Is the 9 going to get in his life? Oh, let's look at body language here. Yeah, he's shaking his head a little bit. He's going to the jump cue. Looks like he's hooked by an edge. If he's only hooked by an edge, it's a relatively routine jump for him. He doesn't have to elevate that much. It's just getting a good look. Oh, he's elevated more than I thought. He's got to jump more than I thought. Just a look on the 3. What's going on, Alex? Doesn't love it. Maybe. I wonder if he's hooked by an edge. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he does with his cue here. He's got a pretty level cue. It tells me that 3 goes on the side.
88, I think you're going to hit 100.
All right.
100, you get ready.
Stop it, Tim. This is a fun match. Clearly the viewers like watching this. Really good shot there. He held that with inside it. He held that with inside to shoot the 4 on the side. Learn something new every day. There's a perfect balance between pace and how much the rail is going to receive that ball. Receive that English. Really good shot. That's just years of knowledge and playing that shot over and over and over again. Despite how easy it looked, he hit it well. Yeah, looks like another one going to Nick here. This is pretty much duck, duck, goose for him. This is going to put him on the hill. Thanks, Pete. Wish you were here, bro. Yeah. It's going to be really difficult to keep, you know. I think once Nick finishes up these 2 balls, I think it's going to be really difficult to keep Nick from breaking and running at least one of his next few breaks, even if he come back. This is an alternate break format, so that makes it extremely difficult to come back. Well, Nick's on the hill. Ruben needing 5, Nick needing 1. Said it a few times. If you can miraculously keep Nick from breaking and running in one of his breaks and play perfect pool from here on out, that's really your best opportunity. Anything can happen. But that being said, these guys are both 700 pluses. They know the situation. Good break there. Oh, the kick. Cue ball kick getting kicked in the side. Oh, that is absolutely brutal. Three doesn't prove to be. Well, he's trying to see if he can get the 3 from above it. He might have to break it out. He's really looking at it. I almost anticipate him trying to break it out with a 2. I don't know. He looks like he kind of made up his mind already. We'll see his thought process here, but from here it doesn't look like the 3 goes at all. Yeah. Let's see if he looks at the 3 again above it and see if he thinks it goes. He does. He's peeking at it like it goes in that corner. Oh, now he's looking at the bank. Yeah, Tim's saying he's gonna try and bump the 8 with the cue ball. He initially lined up the bank. Yeah, looks like he's going for the bank, Tim. Bank for all the glory. Yeah, went with the safe option there.
Higher percentage.
Oh, that is a brutal save. Yeah, that could be a match-winning save there. Yep. Oh man, that is a brutal save for Ruben. He's looking at a one-rail kick. Yeah, he's calling the 9 here. That is a brutal save that Nick just played. He's got to get a hit here. He's got to get a hit and hope for the best. He's calling the 9, trying to come off. I guess if you're looking at the screen, the top side of the 3. Really the side where the 9 ball is. Really hoping for the best outcome out of this 3 here. Hitting it and leaving it in front of a hole is a death sentence. Asking a lot out of this shot. That's all he's got. Oh, he got it. And did he get safe? Looks like he got safe. Oh. Oh, you got to teach me that shot. That is disgusting.
Wow, what a shot.
Well, both of them are laughing a little bit. That's awesome. All right. Hey, I'm doing my best. Yeah, well, Tim says like and share, and we got the finals coming up next. It's gonna be Tom DeLorenzo is looking to play. He's looking to play the winner of this match. This is the semifinals. This is second, third, loser side. Loser goes home, takes third. Oh man. Oh dude. Hey, Peter taught me everything I know. Oh, that was sick. Yep, old Tim over here is telling me to remind you guys to like and share. We've got a little bit of streaming left. We're gonna have the finals next. This is a true double elimination, so one of these 700s has to double dip Tom DeLorenzo. But Tom's been playing good. He's not there by accident, so we'll see how it goes. He did knock Ruben to the loser side. And if you know anything about Ruben, that's no easy feat. I sense a little bit of frustration from Ruben not having a better look at the 3. He's looking to cut it in and come up and down, I believe. Yep, sure is. Need some love from the 8. Didn't get it. Yep. If the 5 doesn't pass the 9, we're looking at a 5-9 combo after these next 2 balls, but looks like it may be there. Yeah. Imagine Ruben's kind of probably about to write this one off. Nick's looking at it like it passes. Either way, he's out from here. He'd prefer the 5 past the 9. Guess it doesn't. The way he played that, he's got to shoot the combo. Oh, man. Well, this looks like it could be it. Oh, he missed it. Oh, Ruben lives another day. He's got a little bit of body language, like he almost wanted him to put him out of his misery there. He's a bit defeated. Thanks, brother. Good shot there. I believe Nick is breaking this next rack here. All right. So it looks like Tom is rated a 598. So 599 and under actually goes to 7. I think we have over in California we hit quite a bit when Savannah was playing. She's got a following. But all right. Thanks, Tim. Oh man. See, with YouTube we're at 100. With YouTube we're at 100. But you don't care about that. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, well, thanks for everyone tuning in. This is it's a cool event that Chris is running. He added $1,000 as a player appreciation event. He had players of all Fargo. All right. That's funny. Tim's giving me a hard time for how good our viewership is. If I was at home, I'll be watching this match too. These are two of my favorite players to watch. They're jam up, they're lock up players. Nick DeLeon's had the upper hand thus far and rattled that 9, but
Come on, let's see 100 again.
he's got to look thin cut on the 1. He's got to get a look on the 2. Oh. Brutal roll there, getting locked up kind of in the corner there. He's got to come with another one here to get on the 3. Oh, he was trying. Yeah, he was trying to come back and forth there. I think the back cut was too much. Oh, Ruben's pretty frustrated. He knows Nick's on the hill, and he's curious to see if he can see that full 2. Shaking his head like he can't. He's looking at the kick. A real tough kick. He's got to stiffen it up quite a bit to miss that 8. Don't think that's there. Looking at a jump shot. Needs a good hit here. This is to stay alive. Oh, will he get a friendly roll? Oh, don't know if the 7 got him a little bit. Oh, that's a good question. That came up over at Clicks. I gotta ask Tim about it. Tim said it wasn't a big deal. It's just something that is to be wary of. If the ball hits the rack, it's not a huge deal, but it's something. As he says, don't let it happen again. He's trying to come over the top of that 2, bring the 2 up, and use the 8 to play safe. Double kiss cost him there. Oh, that was a really good stroke there. Avoiding all that traffic going forward. Like an angle on the 5 to get to the 6. Overjuiced it a little bit. Not ideal, but shouldn't be a problem. Great shot. Slow rolling that ball at that pace. Pocketing it and holding it for the 6 is not an easy shot. More often than not, players come back and forth on that shot, trying to get on the 6. He's got such good touch, and he hit it just full enough that he was able to hold his cue ball. Awesome song in the background. Yeah, this place turns into a bit of a night scene. But I promise you, these players are so focused. Don't do it to them. Oh, he thought he scratched. Turns into a bit of a night scene late at night. It's a cool spot, whether you're a player or just coming in to have some fun. I promise you, the players don't hear anything right now. They're so dialed in. There you go. Looks like Ruben jumping up to 6. like I said earlier, keeping Nick DeLeon for breaking and running or anything. Oh, thank you, Chanel. I appreciate you. I do my best. I don't know what these guys are. Generally, I give a little bit of. I kind of go shot for shot, but with these guys, I just sit back and watch, and it's a fun deal. But I appreciate the compliment. Oh, Tim's having a good time next to me right now. He's had a long 2 days. Oh, needs a look on the one. Don't get in his way, 4. Yeah. I recognize that eye roll. That eye roll is, what do I gotta do to catch a break? Push is tough here, but, well. Curious to see what he does for a push here. Because you can leave a jump shot, but getting back on the 2 from the jump shot, they're both favored to make the jump, but getting back on the 2 is difficult if you leave a jump. So I imagine, and you could play. I don't know. I'm gonna let his brain do the talking here, but really looking for. Ruben's going to do something that ensures him another opportunity at the table. He can't afford to let Nick run out from here. Even if he leaves a little bit of a flyer, he can't afford. I think, in my mind, and I don't think it's right, but in my mind, you want to force Nick to play a tough safe on you, so you guarantee another look at the table because he's only 1 game away. You can leave him tough, but I think at the end of the day. Don't want to leave him a look. Don't think this is gonna. Oh, he's looking at it. Oh, that could be it. Really needed to hit that ball and make it. He was looking for a look on the 2 after that. Didn't quite get over that ball. This one could be it. Remember, if Nick makes it to the finals, he's got a double dip. Tom DeLorenzo. Tom is a 598. He's only going to be going to 7. Nick will be going to 11. So it'll be an 11-7 race. And there is a double dip in order. It is in effect if he gets there. Really good shot there. Don't want the 5 in your life. Looks like you missed it. I like what Nick's doing here. He's taking the extra bit of he's taking an extra bit of precaution, making sure his pattern is just right to run these out. He knows what it means. I think that's something we can all learn from is no matter how good you are at this game, taking your time and making sure that you're directly in line where you need to be. Doesn't matter how good you are, everybody does it. If you're a 4 or 5 or 600 and you think you can just run through the rack real quick when the 700s are looking at every angle in the perfect spot, maybe there's something that you can take from it. Really good shot there. Ruben looking pretty defeated in his seat. He knows what this means. Looks like Nick going to the finals with 1 more good shot on the 8. He might. Yeah, that's a good shot. Should be it here. Oh, great out. Good shooting, Nick. Well, congratulations, Ruben. You had one heck of a tournament. What are the top 3 payouts? I know first is 1,700. I gotta get with Tim and go through second and third, but I'll get back to you, Jerry. Yeah, I agree. I think this is the way tournaments were designed to be played with Fargo. I think everyone should have a. I don't know. I think all players should be welcome in any tournament, despite how much weight they have to give up. I think the big argument has been when you have 700s playing 3 or 400s, you can't really. They can't give enough weight to finish the tournament in a timely manner. I think that's always been kind of the argument there, and why tournaments are capped in general. But anyways, hey brother, appreciate you, man. But Nick Apple. Nick's just lucky I let him beat me 2-11. You know what? After what you did to me, shoot. I agree. Tim posted the payouts on one of his posts. All right, well, I have to get back with him. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, adjust all the settings on here, and then we'll get right back into it. Finals coming up. We're gonna have Tom DeLorenzo playing Nick DeLeon, and Nick has to double dip. So I'll see you guys soon.